Hey, what's going on, guys? Let me get you here bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be checking out the new cards. We're going to be going to Dokkan Awakening and talking about the new cards and what you should be doing with the Duke Pass, of course, if you're going to be using them. So let's go ahead and look at Super Vegito right here. So we're going to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken Super Vegito. And it's going to be exciting because Super Vegito is quite the beast. So let's check out Super Vegito real quick. Yes, it is time to Dokkan Awaken Super Vegito. Take 77 medals. Farm 133 medals because 77 for Super Vegito, 35 for Trunks, which we're going to see, and 21 for LR Margin Vegeta if you want to just have that, just in case. Whenever LR Margin Vegeta comes out. Try to crack my neck. Alright. So let's go and look at the card real quick. Let me get him to level 100 so we can see how strong he is. Alright, so Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Azuru, what? Anopulence? Alright. So, he has really high stats. I have orb boost him quite a bit because I kept all my physical orbs because I knew I was going to get him. Pulled him on our live stream, by the way. So, leader skill, super type key, plus 3, HP attack and defense, plus 50%. So, it's not as strong as the other god leads, but for super types, you can build a really good team around this. Final Kamehameha causes immense damage to the enemy. There's no secondary effect to that. But, passive, obviously, let's see, we got Super Saiyan Links right there. Kamehameha, prepared for battle, plus 2 key, amazing. The power bestow by God. Fuse Fighter, plus 2 key. Over in a Flash, plus 3 key. And Fierce Battle, 50%. So, interesting to get him over to Flash. Instead of, what was the other link I'm thinking of? Shocking Speed. But, I mean, it makes sense over in a Flash because he was over in a Flash. But, look at this. He's really high stats. And, passive, Unfathomable Speed. Great chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, each of which has a chance to become a super attack. And damage received from normal attacks, minus 30%, counter with tremendous power. So I was hoping they were going to buff Super Saiyan Blue Vegito on Global, which they did not. Either they're going to buff him, and my idea was if they buffed him, let his 2 additional attacks, one do a super attack for sure, while the other one has a chance to do it, or damage received minus 30% on everything, or if it's just counter everything, so you can counter a super attack if he gets hit with one. So I mean, I would have liked him to reduce damage to everything and counter everything, but nonetheless, they didn't do that. Like I always wished they would with this card. It would have been way better if they did that, or increased his, like, whatever. But okay, let's look at him in the hidden potential system right now. So, now, what you want to do with Super Vegito, because I've unlocked a couple of his paths, so I did pull a couple more. So, definitely want to go for critical hits with him, because you don't really need to go for additional hits, combo attacks, is that what it is? So, you don't need that because he already has that built into his passive. So what you'd rather have is crits because he can attack more often, so meaning he can crit more often and he can counter a ton, so you want to be critting as much as you can. So definitely go for crits on him. Best path is down here obviously for Super Tide level 10, and Super Tide level 1 is obviously up here. But yeah, definitely crits. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Super Saiyan Rosé. Let's look at Super Saiyan Rosé. Let me go get him. So, 77 of those medals to Dokkan Awaken him. Super Saiyan Rosé. Bam. No, I didn't put any, like, orbs into him yet. So he's not going to be powered up, but I'm sure a lot of you guys might have done that already, so you already know what his stats would be. But let's go ahead and look at him anyways, and we'll talk about his hidden potential in a moment. So he is really strong too, like ridiculous. This obviously is probably the best card in the game in Global right now. So Rose is the best card in the game. Causes, let's see, extreme type key +3 attack and defense and HP attack and defense up 50%, which is amazing. And causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Really good. He greatly lowers defense, meaning for him, okay, we're going to talk about that in a moment. So causes immense damage. Mastery of Strength. At the start of the turn, +3 key for extreme type and attack +100%. Ridiculous! Ridiculous. Super Saiyan right there, 10%. Fear and Fate, 2 key. Nightmare, 10%. Prepare for battle, +2 key. Dismal Future, 1 key. Big Bad Bosses, 29% attack up. Fierce Battle, 15%. Really freaking amazing card. Really amazing card. I can't stress that enough how amazing he is. Just really fucking good. Now let's look at his potential system right here, because it's very important I tell you about his potential system. So, Rosé. So, him. You definitely gonna want to, combo attack. Okay, cool. You want to raise his combo attack. I know people might argue with me and say, no, always do crits. No, do additional attacks, because here's why. He already hits super hard with that 100% attack up. You can get crits. Some of those stars give you crits. But, as his super attack states, greatly lowers defense. He's a wall breaker, guys. So the more you super attack, the more chance you super attack, the more you'll break defense. If he super attacks twice, their defense is busted. Like Broly, with his hyper defense, the physical one. If you super attack twice with Rosé, you're gonna bust his defense. He's fucked. You know what I mean? This is why I tell you guys for Omega Shenron, do double attacks, additional attacks. So you definitely want to be going for this combo attack. But the stars also say, look, combo attack there. What is this one? See, you'll get crit no matter what. I won't do any invasive stuff. You don't need invasive stuff. You just want to kill them as fast as you can. See? Additional attack there. What's over here? Additional attack and crit. Additional crit right there. And additional attack. So you're going to get at least level 6 crit. So, don't have to worry about that. You want additional attacks on him. Trust me on this, guys. You're going to want that. So, alright. Now let's go and Dokkan Awaken the next card on the list, and we're going to look at Zamasu, and then we're going to do Trunks last. So, Zamasu. 35 medals to Dokkan Awaken him. So, alright. Power up! I pulled 3, so I just fed him. I'm not going to do anything with the dupe system with him. No point, actually. But let's look at him anyway. So, Zamasu. They call him Zamasu here. Okay. Why do they call him Zamasu if he's Zamasu? Alright, he's Zamasu. I was wrong. Should not call him Zamasu. Unless the dub calls him Zamasu. I don't know, Zamasu, okay? We'll call him Zamasu. Okay. All types key +2 and HP attack and defense +30%. He's a Rainbow Leader. Interesting. Rainbow Leader. All type key +2. HP attack and defense. Not bad. Super attack is Fierce God Slicer. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Another wall breaker, guys. And then his passive also states, Full Cycle. Attack +60% and recovering 10% HP when HP is below 80% or 80% or below. Okay. Power bestowed by God, Cold Judgment, Prodigies, Godly Power, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. Nice one right there. You can put him on your villain team if you want. He links very well with Rose. Let's see. Does he link really well with Rose? I think he does. Okay, now let's go to Tech. Now let's go and Awaken our Tech. So we're going to do Trunks here. Now, something I want to point out about this Trunks before I awaken them. Okay, so you can farm his super attack. So if you get dupes, I suggest unlocking his pass. He is pretty good to use in the dupe system if you don't have any other better attacks. But you can farm a super attack. I believe the Super Strike Trunks can do it. Or There is a Trunks in the event that hasn't come out yet. That is going to be like the Trunks and Vegeta event for Super. That's probably going to come out soon. You can always reverse Dokkan him and feed him dupes and get a super attack up that way. So you can do that. That's why I'm just going to Dokkan Awaken him now. So, okay. And I got like 2 extra dupes that I unlocked some past ago. So, okay, let's Dokkan Awaken him. And at the end, we're going to look at some teams that get put. So, Trunks. I really like this art of Trunks. Alright. Now let's look at Trunks. Character list. Alright. That Trunks, I like the art a lot. The art's really badass. Okay. All types HP attack and defense plus 25%. Okay. Causes screen damage to enemy. Causes screen damage and raises attack for 6 turns. Okay. This is Masenko. Attack plus 80% when facing only 1 enemy. So really good for boss battles usually. Super Saiyan, Gold Warrior, Vegeta Family, Messenger from the Future, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle. So he goes really good on a heroes team, guys. Really good on a what do you call it? Tech type team. So like that right there. I'll put him on that team. That team, he's really fucking good on that team. So, I don't know what I had before there. Oh, I took Gohan out. That's right, I took Gohan out. So, ideal, you can put that Trunks on a tech team. He's very deserving of that team. Does he? How much does he? He does supreme damage, okay. But 80% up. Just attack up when facing 1 enemy. So, he's really good in the dupe system. If you want to raise him. Now that I have Rose, I can take you out and put Rose. And we're going to do that right now. Rose. Bam. So you put Rose on your mono agility team like that. Works very well. So that's where my Rose is going. Mono agility team. And he's going to help with the androids right there. Linked nicely there. So then we have Villains team right here. So, right now I think this is the ideal Villains team. You can definitely swap out either Broly or Golden Frieza out for Janemba. Works just as well. Or like a Sin Shenron. Or like you put Zamasu on here too if you want. Just depends what you want to do. And work pretty nice. But I'm going to do this right now. And looks pretty nice. We got about that. So, cool. And that is that team. And bam, right there. As for physicals, that's a pretty good physical team there, I think. So you have all kinds of ideas for teams I'm showing you. So, I mean, if you have a better idea for any of these type of teams, any mono team or villain team or a super team, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully this has helped you with, you know, figuring out what you want to do with your cards. I definitely think crits on Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, really good. And for Super Saiyan Rose, definitely you want to do additional attacks because greatly lowers defense right there. Very good. And yeah, I think this is the best team in the game right now. Obviously this team right here is beast. I didn't raise their dupe system because actually a lot of you guys are probably wondering why did I not invest my orbs in villains. And I did heroes. So on JP, I invested my orbs on villains team. I said on JP, I'm going to do villains, and global I'm going to focus on heroes. So I'm sticking to my guns on that. Wish we could get more orbs so I can like play with both teams, but you know, this team is just as good. Doesn't matter if it's really that crazy orb boosted or not. And but this is literally the best team because that goddamn passive of both Goku Blacks +3 key for all extreme types. Just this ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Really, really good. Like I can't stress that enough. This team will always have key. Like I don't think you realize how ridiculous that is. You guys probably do. And as for my heroes team right here, my heroes team's pretty lit. Oh, I didn't even show you the heroes team. Okay, this is an idea for a heroes team. You could obviously, I like this because it's mostly fusion. You can sub out Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. I'm sorry, you can sub out Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta for a Tech Vegito. You didn't definitely do that. Or if you don't like that, you can do like that Super Saiyan Trunks from Super, the tech one, the new one, or like, you know, we're covering all bases with this team. We're 2 counters, defenders. We have 3 defenders, 2 big defenders, 2 counters. Biggest defenders, Vegeta. Gogeta's just pure offense. Same thing with Gotenks. And Super Saiyan Gotenks for ceiling. So we got everything covered on this team. I think this team's absolutely disgusting when you orb boost it too. So I mean, this is like my ideal team. I think is amazing, amazing. So all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe if you're new here, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. See ya.